Welcome back, my Cancers. I'm Yshare, and this is your Keter guidance reading for the walk into 2020. We're rolling out of, well, I should say the roll, right? Because we want to roll up out of 2020. We want to roll out of 2020. This is the year that no one wants to remember, right? But many will forever. So we are marching into 2021, and we were looking at the energies, our message for Cancer. And our message for Cancer from our personal message card was make a difference today. Make a difference today. I don't know, can you see that? Eesh. Make a difference today. So, we stopped at a good place. We saw Cancer leveling up, taking a look in the mirror, dealing with some shadow shit. Shadow work, some issues they had going on and whatnot. And we're going to look a little deeper now. Not some issues. It really wasn't any issues that we saw just coming on into this thing. It was just like, all right, Cancer, let's be real here. You're not perfect. And stop being so damn savage. Look at yourself. And let's make some changes there. Stop worrying about what everybody else needs to do, right? So, okay, boom. We did that with our Cancers. But I'm seeing here with this Ace of Cups, Cancer, there was a gift, right? I mentioned a gift. Well, this gift looks to be new love, or a renewal of love, maybe. Definitely was a time where you were having a difficult time in a relationship, going through a time of feeling like, should I stay or should I go? Is this the right relationship for me? Should I be focused more on myself? Okay, well, Chariot in reverse here. You may possibly not have been choosing between yourself and someone. You may have been choosing between your two different someones. It may be two people, and you're up in the air about it, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know which one to choose. It's like a situation that looks too good to be true. It's like, oh man, is this really what it looks like? But it's like, if it's too easy and it looks too good to be true, probably, Cancer, it's not good, or it's not at least as good as it looks. So maybe the choice is about picking something that's like, it may not be everything that this over here is, or you may not be everything that this is, but oh, it's so dreamy and beautiful, and it's everything that I ever really wanted, and I don't even know if I could really believe in it, but I'm ready to leave this situation over here for that situation over there. Maybe. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. Would I be bad if I did that? Oh, is this even real? What if I get over there? And Cancer, you're going through it. You're really in your head about this whole situation. First, it's like there's two different stories going on. In one story, there's someone who is, well, maybe three, because you got someone choosing themselves, somebody choosing to renew their relationship with the person they're already with, and then you've got the possibility of having a struggle between two people. But in that struggle between two people, it still could be Cancer choosing themselves. You understand? It's like you could be stuck in one relationship because you feel obligated toward it, or it's been habit, or that person loves you so much and you don't know how to let them go without hurting their feelings, or a number of different reasons could keep you stuck. It could be advice of other people that's keeping you feeling like you need to be in that relationship. However, you might not want to. You might want to just be out. You might want to go do you in whatever manner doing you is. Maybe you want to date. Maybe you feel like you shouldn't be in a relationship. Maybe you feel like you're too young, or you need to be focused more on work or school. Maybe you're trying to learn and grow, and you feel like this situation is getting in the way of your spiritual growth. But whatever it is, I can tell you here that if it's you trying to figure out if you should stay in your relationship, I can tell you that the relationship you're in, with patience and maybe a little work, but definitely a little time, that relationship is going to flourish and blossom, and it's going to be definitely worth the wait, worth the work that you put into it. I mean, hey, we're talking karmic energy, and with karmic energy, you reap what you sow. So it's like, instead of grumping around and being all savage and trying to prove that you're a Cancer, okay, of course, that's not what you're trying to do. I know my Cancers. You're innocent and you're loving and you're just trying to do the best thing at all times and be your highest self and yada yada yada. I get it. But at the same time, instead of being savage, maybe if you tone down all that savage and you looked at yourself and you worked on yourself and you make a difference today, because you can only make a difference with yourself, right? You can't make a difference for someone else. They've got to do that. Even if you inspire or influence them, they've still got to do the work. So you can only make a difference with yourself. And if you choose to do that, then it's not going to be for nothing. Not for nothing at all. It will pay off. You will be blessed with a beautiful, magical relationship in which two people are being elevated by one another and pushed forward and going on like a beautiful spiritual journey, like real spiritual growth within this relationship. That's what can happen here. Maybe that's what's going on here. Now, for those of you in that relationship where you're choosing between two people, and I feel like, there was some time put in here, regardless of the situation, in which the two of you said, hey, you know what, we're going to put this on hold. We're going to, maybe be friends, or we're going to work on our, probably put this on hold and work on our friendship. You know what I mean? Like, let's take the, passion and the drama out of it, and let's just, see if we can rebuild our foundation, and get our friendship back or whatever. But, in some cases, you're ready to try again in that situation, but you're still kind of hesitant, wondering whether it's going to be for nothing or not. Still looking at the past situations of the stormy moments whenever things did not, who wants to just go through that? Like, just a lot of stormy shit, and you having to deflect and block and protect yourself from this nonsense every time you think it's going to be a new day. But herein, it's kind of like, I don't know if I can believe that this is ever going to get better, because this person's always, excuse me, because this person's always flipping out or whatever. They're just too dramatic, too stormy. I mean, drama queen energy, the sun in reverse. And I just don't know if it's worth me continuing to go forward. Like, yeah, they're passionate. Yeah, they're full of love. Yeah, they're loyal and dedicated to their friends and to me. But, and hell, even to my friends, just because they're my friends, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they are, I don't know if I can take this energy. It's so much, it drains me. It's almost draining my life force energy to have to keep going through all of this. And when will it end? Will it ever really get better? I don't know. Well, for those of you who are choosing between the two, honey, you just got to make a choice. You just got to make a choice. But I'm going to tell you, advice. Okay. As far as our advice goes, the advice here is tough it out. Put in the work. And oh my God, you're going to see it's going to pay off in pentacles. You'll be so surprised. It'll be like a whole new day, a fresh beginning. It's never going to be the same as it was, but it's going to be something so much more beautiful, so much more amazing. You got to trust in this. Like, just get to the other side of this. Like, let this former you, this former relationship, even your former dreams and ideals of what it was that you thought a relationship should be, let it go and feel your way through this situation spiritually with this individual, and you will come to see that, man, no sooner than you let that stuff go, like, wow, this relationship levels up. It levels up. And it's like, because that person was just waiting on you to do this. And to be honest, once you show and prove, you put them in a position where they got to show and prove too. So that's what happens there. Now, you know, at the end of the day, when it comes to you having to choose between two people, it's just a matter of choose. Make your choice and choose. Figure out what you value, what's more important to you. Make sure that you're not living in a dream world, fantasizing on some old grass is always greener on the other side type stuff. And like, really make sure of where you want to be. And, you know, don't get caught up in some negative situation where you're consummating with someone else, because there's like another person on the other side of the world dangling around, waiting on you, trying to catch you, trying to hook you, and you're like looking goofy and falling off the edge, and you're sitting there, but or maybe there's somebody else you got looking goofy for you, and you're sitting up there and you're just like, you're closer to, you're with the one that's looking goofy over you, but you know, I don't even think you realize that other one is like on some real scaly shit. Like, this one might be goofy, immature, whatever, but that other one is on some reptilian type weird stuff, and they're trying to hook. And that's it. That's all it's really about for them. But in any case, moving on from there, beautiful situation should you guys decide to go forward. A lot of passionate energy. A lot of, you know, I'll fight for you, I have your back, I'll do anything for you going on there. It comes with its fair share of drama. It comes with it, because anybody who's that passionate about you is going to give you hell. But you know that love and loyalty is real, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, would you go after something that you don't even know is real, that could be a dream, a mirage that disappears as you try to grab it? Or would you go forward and you know, move on with a situation that you know pretty much, you know, you're familiar to this, and you know how it goes, and you know that it just needs a little work, you know? So that's what I got there on the relationship front. Now, on the job or work front, you, my darling, are working on a project that is born to kill, like created to take over the world. It looks like a beautiful thing is happening, is growing from this. You need to be careful here still to know that whatever you're doing, whatever you're investing your time, your money into, it's not something that looks like it's too good to be true. You need to make sure that it's something that's going to, make sure it's something that's going to pay off. We're talking about time. Definitely it's something you got to put time into. You got to take your time. You need to learn. You need to make sure that you're learning what all it's going to take to make this take off, and to get into this area of business, of whatever it is that you're trying to do. You want to be on your own. You're not looking to have to work for anyone else. You'll work with, you'll collaborate, but you don't want to work for. So in order to make that happen, you're going to have to level up. You know, you get into your mental space, learn some new things, learn everything you can about whatever the field is that you're trying to work in, or the company or the business or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Learn everything you can so that you're not going to have to worry about, like, once you get started, there's no going back. You want to know there's no going back, that it's over the hump and upward and onward, you know. So, you don't want anything to make you end up having to go back to working for someone else, dealing with someone else's rules and regulations, right? You want to be your own man. You want to be, or your own woman. You want to make it happen on your own. You want to be you want the Midas touch. You want it to be where everything you touch turn to gold, not you over here making things turn to gold for someone else, right? Like, oh, I got a duck, but by the time I give it to you, it's a golden duck. No. Or I got a duck, when it's with me, it just laid eggs. And yeah, I got to eat, but by the time the duck gets to you, it's a goose that lays, it turned into a goose, and it's laying golden eggs. So, boom. You want it to be your goose, your duck, your eggs, whatever. But in order to do that, you're going to have to let go of old ways. You're going to have to let go of old habits. You're going to have to let go of fear of things that have happened in the past or that you don't know as much about. Just level up. Gain as much knowledge as you can, as you possibly can, and make it happen. Because you're going to look up and you're going to find that this situation is bigger than you expected it to be. It's going to be like, oh, I thought it was so small, but it was everything. It was like the catalyst, like everything took off from here. It was like the ending of the small days and the beginning of everything that ever was after that. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like you may even have like multiple large offers coming at you at one time where you got to choose. You know, you can't do it all. So it's a very beautiful time for you with regards to your business and projects. Creativity is through the roof. So your mind is probably going to be churning out different ideas, but they're young ideas. So do the research, do what you have to do the work to grow them into big ideas, so you can take over the world, right? So you can ride that wheel of fortune, move on up to the east side with the Jeffersons in them. So okay, boom. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, that girl, she's the drama queen for sure. And you do have options. It's not like she's the only one that you could be with, but you don't really, there's something, like, you know that you guys make great business partners. Oh, I'm sorry, I just left off of business and went back to the relationship, right? But you guys make great business partners. You do. And it's just that you're like, dang, I need you to do better. I need you to, don't be such a drama queen. Like, your love is so good, but why your love gotta come with so much drama and toxic energy? Like, chill out. Let's just grow stuff, and let's be inspired. Let's inspire one another. Okay, go on, give me some more toxic soup. No, you tired of the toxic soup, and you're ready for something more mature. So I see that coming in for you, though. I see that coming in for you. Something bigger on the work front, where you've done the work that you need to do, and all you got to do is kind of just stay in your creativity, keep things balanced, keep doing the work you need to do, keep learning and moving forward, put one foot in front of the other, and everything is going to blow up into a surprisingly, miraculously, like, beautiful situation for you and whoever else you may be working with. If you're in this relationship, you're working with that partner and you're finding out, like, oh my God, we work so well together. We're like a unstoppable machine. Well, in a relationship, you need boundaries. Like, this person it seems toxic, but they really are loving and loyal, just very passionate, and don't always know how to communicate properly and or the proper behavior. They're young and they don't know. But if you take the time to create boundaries and you let them know how things are and aren't going to be, what you don't realize about them is things are stone for them. They're like a fixed sign, I guess, you have going on here. And so if you take the time to lay it down for them, they're gonna go according to that. I mean, you know, everybody tests boundaries from time to time, but you can have what you want with this one. You really can. I don't know, that other one that some of y'all thinking about messing with, I don't see nothing good for that. You need to leave that alone. I got something going on here for you guys. I got something about the January 7th, January 10th, the 17th of a month is as we roll into 2021. So, I mean, it could be any time between now, the 17th of this month, or the 17th of January. But you know, I'm thinking 17th of January because everything here I see is wait, time, 7, let things wrap up, 10, I mean, even 19 coming to a close, 14, 24, and 6, the 24th. Yeah, so these numbers may have significance to you, they may not, but all I know is, oh yeah, I've been working out, gym body, I'm sore, I've been getting fine on y'all. But yeah, so Cancer, this is it for you right now. Everything is looking beautiful. You just have some choices to make. Don't get too caught up in your head. Everything is going to be just fine. Put one foot in front of the other. Be kind, be merciful, and remember, make a difference today. And in order to make that difference, it starts with you, my loves.